The Universal Parks are some of the most popular parks in the world, attracting tens of millions of guests at the parks, making them bucket list destinations for many families around the world. The parks are known for their amazing themed rides, along with insanely themed areas, exquisite food selections, and wide family appeal, making Universal a resort destination. With parks all around the world like in Japan, China, Singapore, the United States, and soon to be Great Britain, Universal is widely known around the world by many people as the best theme park chain in the world. And just recently, Universal Orlando announced they would be expanding their resort with another park called Epic Universe. Yes, Universal is building another park. This new park will be over 480 acres, which will be 3 times the size of Magic Kingdom and will be absolutely massive. This new park will feature 5 different theme lands to the most popular Universal characters. Universal will also be building 3 additional new giant hotels with this park, which will make it probably one of the best parks in the world. This park is going to be absolutely insane and I'm so excited for it. But with this new park, how will Disney counteract this? Will Disney lose visitors or even build a new park? Let's find out! First, let's break down exactly what Epic Universe will be. As I mentioned earlier, this park will feature 5 themed sections or lands along with 3 hotels, which means this park is going to be enormous. To start off, right as you enter the park, you will be greeted with this beautiful entrance, which looks very unique, and then you will be greeted with the view of the whole park right in front of you. When you walk in, you will enter Celestial Park, the central area of this entire park. Universal stated in their video about this park that
it's where we put the park back into theme park.
This really is intriguing because this park is going to be covered with trees everywhere along with lush greenery, which will really make Celestial Park like a real park. There are also going to be water features all over the park, which is really going to be something unique about this park that will make it fun for everyone. But now, let's talk about the 3 rides and attractions you can find in Celestial Park. The first one being a carousel named Constellation Carousel, which will feature many types of animals fitted with colors that match the celestial theme of the area it is located in. Along with that, there will also be a water splash zone area called Astronomica that will feature water spouts for kids to play in. But we can't move on without talking about Starfall Racers, the new dueling multi-launch coaster headlining in Celestial Park. This coaster looks to be amazing with 2 launches and many spots where the trains interact. Along with this, I believe Starfall Racers will be the standout attraction of the Celestial Park and even all of Epic Universe. Celestial Park will also feature multiple restaurants that seem to be amazing, along with a few gift shops. But let's talk about the 4 other theme lands this park will have. Starting with probably the one I'm most excited for is Super Nintendo World. This will be similar to the other Super Nintendo lands at the other Universal parks in Japan and California, so we have an idea of what it will look like. We also know it'll have 3 attractions, which will be a Donkey Kong coaster that looks like it will hop the tracks, which is going to be super fun and trippy, along with a Mario Kart Dark ride and a Yoshi-themed family ride. Moving to the next land is Dark Universe. Themed to all the Universal monsters like Dracula and Frankenstein, this land is definitely going to be a unique feeling, like you're in Gothic Germany with the spooky and eerie buildings surrounding you. This land will also feature a family coaster and a dark ride, but we have no information yet about what it's going to be like, but knowing Universal, it's probably going to be amazing no matter what. The next land is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. Yes, Universal is building another Harry Potter land, but it's going to be themed to the Fantastic Beasts franchise along with Harry Potter. We don't know much about this land so far, except that it will be like you are walking through the streets of 1920s Paris and then getting transported to the 1990s British Ministry of Magic. We also know that there will be some sort of ride in this land, but it is unknown what exactly it'll be. And the last land in Epic Universe will be How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. Coming from me personally, I've never seen the How to Train Your Dragon movies, but this land still looks intriguing. This land will feature a family coaster that goes throughout the whole land along with 2 Gerstlauer Skyfly rides, which look pretty cool. But the thing that will tie this whole park together will be the Grand Helios Hotel, which will be a massive hotel near the back of the park that will feature 500 rooms. But how will Disney compete with this amazing park just opening down the road? We all know that Disney and Universal are the biggest amusement park chains, and now that Universal will have another park, I think Disney is not going to be happy with this. To start, Universal mentioned in their video,
this gives us the opportunity to bring people to Universal Orlando for an entire week of the most incredible experiences they can imagine.
Yeah, Universal is planning to have families stay here for a whole week experience. Most people make the trek down to Orlando for Disney because they have 4 parks along with a shopping district and 2 water parks. And most families plan to spend more than one day at every park because Disney offers so much to do, and with the crowds that the parks pull, it's basically impossible to ride everything in one day. This gives families the opportunity to stay at Disney for a whole week because they offer so much to do. Along with the many resorts and on-site hotels that Disney provides for guests, they just want to stay in the Disney bubble of things. This means most guests will want to stay at Disney the whole time, and they will probably want to also go to Universal, but only for a day or two. This is because they will focus their whole trip around Disney because they just offer more to do. However, some people may want to stop by Universal for a day or two just so they can go to Universal. But now with Epic Universe opening soon, Universal plans on giving guests a Disney-like experience where they can just stay at the Universal bubble the whole time. With Epic Universe, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Orlando, Volcano Bay, and City Walk, Universal will now offer a larger range of attractions and things to do when you visit. Guests will want to visit the parks more than once, especially now that Universal is starting to add additions like Hagrid's and Velocicoaster that just keep progressively getting better. Families will also see that Universal is more than just a stop on their Disney trip, so now Universal will start attracting more guests and attendance will increase. Some guests may even prefer to go to Universal the whole week and stay inside the Universal bubble and just forget about Disney because they will have just as much to offer as Disney. Some guests might also stay at Universal for the whole time and go to Disney parks for a day or two. Overall, more people are going to want to stay at Universal for the week-long experience they will now offer when Epic Universe opens. Universal will be, if not better, just as good as Disney, which will possibly make Disney lose a lot of attendance and appeal. Especially since Disney has recently been getting outrageous with their prices, they might consider Universal as another option. Which I'm not saying Universal is cheap, it just has a wider appeal to the whole family, which is something I want to talk about now. Speaking from a personal perspective, I have always felt like all the Disney themes and characters have been more childish, unlike the Universal characters that have a wider appeal to everyone. Disney is mostly princesses, magic, and fairy tales, which appeals to more little kids, which is why you will usually see more kids at Disney than other age groups. Meanwhile, Universal has more characters that fit with every age, like Harry Potter and Jurassic World, which are widely loved by every age group. Also, you will notice how there are a lot more teens than kids at Universal because it's more appealing to that older age group. This works in Universal's favor because more adults will want to go to the Universal parks than be seen at a Disney park where they will be seen as more childish. So anyways, my final prediction is that Universal will probably become better than Disney over the years following the opening of Epic Universe. But I don't think Disney will do anything to compete with it since Disney has their intended audience and they know they will want to come back. They won't build a new park or anything crazy like that, but I can definitely see them adding more additions to their parks to keep up with Universal. I also think with Epic Universe opening, so many people are going to want to come down to Florida to experience it, so Universal will definitely see more visitors. But with all of those people coming down to Orlando, I can see them stopping by Disney for a few days like I mentioned earlier. So really, Universal will see more people come to their parks and they could outdo Disney, but we will have to just wait and see. So what do you think about Epic Universe and how do you think it will impact Disney? Tell me in the comments down below and make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.